The first black woman in aerospace was Mary W. Jackson. She was born on April 9, 1921, in Hampton, Virginia, and passed away on February 11, 2005. Jackson was a mathematician and aerospace engineer who worked for the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, or NACA, which later became NASA. Miss Jackson began working at NACA in 1951 as a human computer in the West Area Computing Unit. Her job was to manually perform complex calculations by hand to help design and test aircraft. In 1953, she was promoted to engineer and became NACA's first black female engineer. Katherine Johnson was also a pioneering black woman in aerospace who worked for NASA as a mathematician and a space scientist. She was born on August 26, 1918, in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, and passed away on February 24, 2020. Miss Johnson is most famous for her work on the calculations that helped launch the first American astronaut, Alan Shepard, into space in 1961. She also worked on the calculations that helped John Glenn become the first American to orbit the Earth in 1962. Johnson's work was critical in the success of these missions and helped pave the way for the United States space program.
Katherine Johnson.
Katherine G. Johnson.
Katherine Johnson.
Liftoff, the clock has started.
I can guarantee a lot of my viewers have never heard of these two women. However, unfortunately, there are many more of our black brothers and sisters who have contributed to society in ways you can't imagine. From the development of computerized betting systems to the invention of life-saving devices, today we will take a look at some of the most notable Jamaican inventors and their groundbreaking inventions. Number 1. Dr. James E. Carto, the automatic totalizator. Born in Jamaica on June 19, 1876, Dr. James E. Carto was an engineer and inventor who is best known for inventing the automatic totalizator in 1913. The automatic totalizator was a mechanical device used for calculating and displaying the odds and the payouts in horse races. The machine was considered a precursor to the modern computerized betting systems and helped revolutionize the way horse racing was conducted around the world. He died on November 30, 1943 in Sydney, Australia. Number 2. Percy Julian, synthesis of cortisone and physostigmine. Percy Julian was a chemist of Jamaican descent, born on April 11, 1899. He made significant contributions to the field of chemistry by developing a method for synthesizing cortisone, a hormone used to treat inflammation and autoimmune diseases in large quantities. He also developed a method for synthesizing physostigmine, a drug used to treat glaucoma and other conditions. His work helped to make these life-saving drugs more widely available and affordable. He is considered a pioneer in the field of medicinal chemistry. Number 3. Dr. Patricia Bath, the laser Focal probe. Dr. Patricia Bath is a Jamaican-born ophthalmologist. She invented the laser Focal probe in 1981, a medical device used for removing cataracts using lasers. It revolutionized cataract surgery by making the procedure faster, more precise, and less invasive. Dr. Bath's work has been recognized with numerous awards and accolades, and she is widely considered a pioneer in the field of ophthalmology. Number 4. Carl A. Folkson. Carl A. Folkson is a Jamaican-born inventor who invented the Folkson device. For the treatment of spinal injuries, it was invented in 1988. The device is used to stabilize the spine after a traumatic injury, preventing further damage and reducing the risk of paralysis. The device has been used to treat numerous patients around the world and has been instrumental in improving the outcomes of spinal injury patients. However, Folkson's date of birth and death are unknown. Number 5. Dr. Henry Lowe. Dr. Henry Lowe is a Jamaican-born scientist, born on January 21st, 1942. He developed a drug from a Jamaican plant called balmus, which has been used to treat leukemia. The drug, called L-Grifitin, has also shown potential for treating other types of cancer and has been the subject of extensive research. Dr. Lowe is widely considered one of the leading scientists in Jamaica and has been recognized with numerous awards and accolades for his work in the field of medicinal chemistry. Number 6. Dr. Mark Richards. Dr. Mark Richards is a Jamaican-born cardiologist who invented a new method for cardiac imaging in the early 1990s. His invention, called ultrasound strain imaging, uses ultrasound waves to measure the deformation of heart tissues and provides detailed information about heart function than traditional methods. His invention has been used to diagnose and treat heart disease and has been widely adopted by medical professionals around the world. Number 7. Dr. Ernest Everett Just. Dr. Ernest Everett Just was a Jamaican-born biologist who made significant contributions to the field of fertilization research. In the 1920s and 1930s, he conducted pioneering research on the fertilization of marine organisms and discovered the role of cell surfaces in the process. His work laid the foundation for modern research on cell adhesion and has had a significant impact on the fields of biology and medicine. Number 8. Dr. Trevor Lloyd. Dr. Trevor Lloyd is a Jamaican-born electrical engineer who invented the first electronic fuel injection system in the early 1970s. His invention, which used microprocessors to control the amount of fuel delivered to the engine, improved the fuel efficiency and reduced emissions in cars. His invention has since become standard in modern automobiles and has helped to reduce the environmental impact of transportation. Number 9. Philip Emigwali. Philip Emigwali is a Nigerian-born computer scientist and mathematician of Jamaican descent. He was born on August 23, 1954. In the 1980s, he developed a formula that made it possible to perform billions of calculations per second on a computer, paving the way for supercomputers. He used the formula to solve one of the most complex mathematical problems at the time, known as the 8-dimensional hypercube problem. His work has been recognized with numerous awards and accolades, and he is widely considered one of the most influential computer scientists of our time. Number 10. Sanja Stanley Naya. Sanja Stanley Naya is a Jamaican-born cultural analyst and scholar who has made significant contributions to the study of Jamaican music and culture, particularly dancehall music. Her research has explored the social and the cultural significance of dancehall music and has helped to promote a greater understanding and appreciation of Jamaican culture around the world. She is widely regarded as a leading authority on dancehall culture and has been recognized with numerous awards for her work. There you have it, some of the most notable Jamaican inventors and their groundbreaking inventions, from the development of the first computerized betting systems to life-saving medical devices. Whether the world care to recognize or not, Jamaican inventors have left an indelible mark on the world. It is truly remarkable to see the contributions that such a small island nation has made to the world of science and technology. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and sharing it with others who might be interested. And if you know of any other Jamaican inventors or inventions that we missed, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.